Horror games may not be as popular or as common as other genres of games, such as open-world RPGs and first-person shooters, but they definitely have their own fan base of brave souls. There have been some fantastic horror game releases over the past few years, ranging from the creepy and unnerving to the straight-up horrific. So in this video, we are going to discuss 10 video games you shouldn't play alone. But before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. Number 10. Visage. The game takes place in a mysterious and eerie environment, where you must navigate through a series of interconnected rooms and corridors, solving puzzles and uncovering the dark secrets behind the strange occurrences. The game's story is complex and layered, with multiple endings that depend on your actions throughout the game. Playing Visage alone will only add to the sense of isolation and fear, making it an experience that will leave you sleeping with the lights on. Number 9. Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2 is a masterclass in psychological horror, delving deep into the human psyche and exploring themes of grief, guilt, and redemption. The game's atmosphere is oppressive and foreboding, with fog-shrouded streets, crumbling buildings, and an unsettling soundscape that will keep you on edge. Playing Silent Hill 2 alone will only amplify the sense of isolation and fear, as you're forced to confront the darkest corners of James' psyche. Number 8. Condemned. Criminal Origins. Condemned. Criminal Origins is a psychological horror game that puts players in the shoes of FBI agent Ethan Thomas, tasked with investigating a series of gruesome murders. The game's dark and atmospheric setting, combined with its intense and unsettling gameplay, makes it an experience that's best shared with a friend. The game's use of forensic tools and crime scene investigation adds a sense of realism and grittiness to the gameplay, making the experience feel even more immersive and frightening. Number 7. Resident Evil 7. Biohazard. Resident Evil 7. Biohazard is a terrifying game that traps you in a derelict plantation mansion with monstrous creatures and sinister forces. The eerie atmosphere, gruesome visuals, and intense gameplay make it a frightening experience that's best shared with a friend, lest you face the horrors alone. The game's unsettling sound design and jump scares will keep you on edge, making it a game that's not for the faint of heart. Playing it alone will only add to the sense of dread and fear that permeates every moment of this horror masterpiece. Number 6. Call of Cthulhu. Call of Cthulhu is a chilling investigative horror game that delves into the mysteries of the Cthulhu mythos. With its eerie atmosphere, creepy environments, and terrifying enemies, it's a game that will keep you on edge. Playing alone will only amplify the sense of dread and fear as you uncover the dark secrets of the mysterious island, uncovering clues and piecing together the sinister plot. Every creaking door, every strange noise, and every unsettling encounter will have you questioning your sanity, making you wonder if you'll ever escape the clutches of the great old ones. Number 5. SCP. Containment Breach. SCP. Containment Breach is a free indie horror game that simulates the experience of exploring a secret facility containing anomalous entities known as SCPs. Players take on the role of a researcher who must navigate the ever-changing facility, avoiding the terrifying SCPs that roam the halls. The game's sound design and visuals are deliberately lo-fi, adding to the sense of unease and fear that permeates the game. Number 4. Five Nights at Freddy's. The game takes place in a fictional pizza restaurant called Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, where the player assumes the role of a security guard who must monitor the restaurant's cameras, doors, and lights to prevent the haunted animatronic mascots, Freddy Fazbear, Bonnie the Bunny, Chica the Chicken, and Foxy the Pirate Fox, from entering the security room and attacking the player. The player must survive 5 nights at the restaurant while avoiding the animatronics. Overall, Five Nights at Freddy's is a unique and terrifying gaming experience that has become a cult classic among horror game fans. Number 3. Alien Isolation. The game's themes include scavenge for resources, craft items, and evade the aliens' deadly pursuit. Atmospheric tension. Explore the eerie, abandoned space station, Sevastopol, with its crumbling infrastructure and eerie atmosphere. Exploration. Uncover the dark secrets of Sevastopol, including the sinister experiments and tragic events that led to the aliens' escape. The game's slow-burning tension, intense encounters, and sense of vulnerability make Alien Isolation a gripping and terrifying experience. Number 2. Outlast. Outlast is a first-person survival horror game that takes place in the eerie Mount Massive Asylum, where players must navigate through the dark and decrepit halls to uncover the truth behind the sinister experiments conducted on the inmates. The game's atmosphere is tense and foreboding, with a sense of dread that permeates every moment. The game's sound design and visuals are deliberately gruesome and unsettling, adding to the sense of unease and fear that permeates the game. Playing Outlast alone only adds to the sense of isolation and fear, as players must rely on their own wits to survive. Number 1. Amnesia. The Dark Descent is a seminal horror game that revolutionized the genre with its focus on psychological terror and sanity mechanics. Players take on the role of Daniel, a man who wakes up in a haunted castle with no memory of how he got there. Playing Amnesia alone only amplifies the sense of isolation and fear, as players must rely on their own wits to survive. The game's slow-burning tension and heart-pounding scares are expertly crafted to keep players on edge, making every creaking door and groaning floorboard feel like a potential death sentence. This was all for today. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the bell icon for more updates and notifications.